VanCam. This is VanCam you waited for.
Steve, the cocktail sausages with bacon wrapped round. They're not actually pigs in blankets, is that what you thought? Christmas time, Fellaini shite, Bristol City in injury time. How are we doing, everybody? I'm Kev Ashford, and this is the not world famous. Oh yeah! Oh! How are you doing? As I said, I'm Kev Ashford. This is VanCam. If you've not seen it before, it's basically me just talking absolute horseshit about Manchester United. Coming up in this week's show, we do Fellaini watch. Fellaini the big man. You will not get better than this. Tottenham's main hooligan attempts to take on the whole Etihad, giving it the big un.
Tottenham! Shit! What do we think of shit?
And as always, we will have Wanker of the week. Louis van Gaal's army! Yeah, that dick. He said, oh, Arctic Monkeys? Yeah, but first, where do we start? We did beat West Brom 2-1, still a few Reds giving it, you know, the big un, it's shit, it's this, it's that. We won, for Christ's sake, 2-1, but the real killer blow was midweek when we played some team, Bristol City, from the Championship. Now, when I seen the team, I'm thinking, woohoo, here we go. Big Zlatan up front, Pogba's back. You know, we had a team littered with internationals and players that were given their opportunity. These are the same players that have probably been knocking down the door of Mourinho saying, boss, you know, need a bit of game time, any chance? All right, sunshine, you're in against Bristol City. And listen, Bristol City played brilliant. They were well up for it. United were nowhere near them in terms of actually wanting to win this game, which is really, really disappointing. It's really disappointing for Mourinho to come out after this match and actually say that he, you know, question the motivation, the players weren't up for it. That is scary, that. But it's really good that he's done it, because give him a kick up the arse. How do you need motivation? You're playing for Manchester United. I would do anything to play for Man United, you know what I mean? I'd give me right. I'd give me left hand, yeah? I'd give me left hand to play for United. To put on that shirt, it's everything. It's, you know, every boy's dream. Well, if you've grew up supporting United like I have, every child wants to play for the boyhood team. And these lads are living it out. They're collecting a shitload of money each week, and they couldn't get motivated for a quarter-final of the EFL Cup. Now, I know it's not the biggest trophy. It's not the one that you look at the start of the season and think, oh, I can't wait for that. But we won it last season. I was there at Wembley. I enjoyed myself. I didn't get too overexcited, but it is a trophy. And regardless of the fact whether it's got 3 handles, you know, it is a funny looking thing. But it's still a trophy. And the thing that pissed me off more after it was the fact that we would have had City. We would have had a 2-legged tie, a Manchester derby against Man City. And we've embarrassed ourselves. We're out. City are laughing. They've got Bristol City. Yeah, no problems there. So a trip to Wembley, first of the season for City. Really pissed off, man. Really annoyed by that. We've got a chance to get back on track. We've just got to keep winning games now. And we've got Leicester obviously coming up. In other news, Sevilla have announced United's ticket prices for the away tie in the Champions League will be, wait for it, 133 bastard pound. Are you having that? Didn't think so. That is absolutely scandalous. And in a similar game last season when Leicester played them, Leicester fans were charged 51 quid. United fans are getting charged 133 bastard pound, like I say. Absolute disgrace. UEFA need to step in right now and sort this shit out, because they do know that United will pay these prices. And whether some fans boycott it and say, not a chance, you know what I mean? Christmas just over with. You want me to shell out 133 quid? They're going to pay overinflated hotel prices, plane prices, a lot. You could have a week away abroad. And they're absolutely taking the piss out of United. UEFA, do something for Christ's sake and let me know what you think in the old comment section. Right, let's get kicked in. Like I said, total pissed off about Bristol City. We're out of the EFL Cup and we just got to take each game as it comes at the minute. So we'll start with a little thing that I call Fellaini Watch, and it's basically where we look at what the big bushy-haired legend, or legend, has been up to this week. I think you're gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like it. Yeah!
McTominay has it for United. Looking for Fellaini.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh, that Aguero. Yes, this is Fellaini Watch. This is where we look at what the bushy-haired Belgium has been at this week. And you're probably thinking, not much, cause he's injured, and that did make the news. Man United confused by mystery Marouane Fellaini injury. It's not a mystery. I reckon they just had a look at him in training and they're starting to see him thinking, this guy's really, really shit. He's not injured, just shit. But the best. And as far as Fellaini Watch goes, I'm putting club rivalry aside for one moment here, but the Manchester City Twitter account, be it the French one, has absolutely dominated and trolled Fellaini, the big man. You will not get better than this. And I really do. I will take my wig off. I can't. It's my real hair. Fellaini Watch. My Marouane bleed. Anyway, Manchester City mock Manchester United rival Marouane Fellaini on Twitter by suggesting he isn't a footballer. Now this is an absolute corker. Wait for this. So they've tweeted out a picture and it says, if you find that it's hidden by the fog, you are unplayable. Now somebody replied, Fellaini, because it does look a bit like Fellaini from the back, and the Manchester City official Twitter account, French, be it French, said, no, he is a football player. Oh, God, did I laugh when I seen this. I swear to God, this is brilliant. And whoever runs, a few shout outs on Twitter saying, does Kev run the Man City French, Twitter account? I don't. Obviously I don't. Do not run it. But honestly, bravo! Fellaini, you've been absolute trolled by Man City. And like I say, it's the only player that I can actually laugh at. If there's anybody else, I'd say, you silly blue-nosed knobheads. But this is getting a lot of appreciation on Fellaini Watch. Yeah, that was Fellaini Watch. Let me know what you make of that one. You've got to take your hat off to Man City, the French Twitter account, haven't you? Yeah, next up anyway, we'll fly straight into this one. It is time for Wanker of the Week. I've compiled a top kind of listing, and there can only be one winner. This will be the last one of 2017. Who the hell is it going to be? We'll find out now.
Wanker of the Week!
Yes, this is Wanker of the Week. It is the last one of the year. Don't think I'm going to be able to do this next week because I'll be off, but I'll explain in a bit anyway. Wanker of the Week. Anyway, I've compiled a top 5, and coming straight in at number 5 is Antoine Griezmann, who made an absolute fuckery of a mistake by blacking himself up like a black man. One of the Harlem Globetrotters, he was going to a fancy dress party, posts this on Instagram, later deleted it and apologised. Couldn't see anything wrong with it, but we live in a democracy and stuff, and maybe years ago, people wouldn't have touched on that, but for me, you just can't be doing that, Antoine, you silly knobhead. Coming in at number 4 is that bellend at the Etihad. It's a Spurs fan, City fan, filming him, sort of goading him and that, but I mean, here it is.
Hey! What do we think of Tottenham? Shit! What do we think of shit? Tottenham! City! 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 City!
Yeah, I mean, that lad looks like he could not fight his way out of a paper bag. Seen too many sort of football factories and green streets, and he fancies himself as a bit of a lad, but I think we all know he went home that night and his mum tucked him in with a hot water bottle. Coming in at number 3 is Kyle Walker. What a bad bell end he is, eh? Yeah. Number 3 is Kyle Walker simply because he used to play for Tottenham. And because Man City beat them 4-1, destroyed them, let's get it right, he felt the need to put out a picture on social media, and it's this, indicating the score, which was 4-1. Why do this? This from a man that actually once tweeted this. Kyle Walker said, "All you Man City fans, you can talk now. We will just see at the end of the season. Was you there when City were nowhere to be seen? Hashtag glory fans." And this from the club that he signed for 50 million. He once called them glory fans, and now he's trying to get on side with them. What a bad dickhead. Coming in at number 2, it's our old mate, Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal's army. Yeah, that dick. He said this week, "I would make one exception." This is about coming back into management. If a big English club comes in for me, then I would do it, because then I can get the chance to get one over on Manchester United. Louis van Gaal. What an absolute dickhead. And he really should have been Wanker of the Week, but he's made it in at number 2. Why didn't you just take the opportunity to do something decent at United? And why do you have to get one over on us? We got rid of you because you were proper dog shit. Coming in at number 1, it is our old manager, oh God, I hate even talking about this guy. It makes me quake in my boots even saying it. David Moyes. Now, nice one to Burt Whistle, who pointed this one out, and he said he nominated him, and I have given him Wanker of the Week, and it's purely because Moyes has come out and been quoted as saying, I can do any job in world football." No, you can't, you dickhead. You had the biggest job in the world at United, absolutely made a twat of that. You then went to Rail Handbag, or whatever they were called. You were absolute shit. Sunderland, what happened there? You know, and now you're at West Ham, and let me just see, 2 wins and a draw. And Davy Moyes is back up on the high horse, riding about, saying he can manage anyone in world football. Well, Davy Moyes, I'll be here waiting when you get the sack. You've won nothing, you're shit, you've got goggle eyes, you look like Gollum, you're an absolute dick, and you're Wanker of the Week. At least you've won something, at last, eh? Put that one on your fireplace. Yeah.
Wanker of the Week!
Yeah, so, Wanker of the Week, well done, Davy Moyes, you ginger-haired penis. You've at last won something. Like I said, put it on your mantelpiece and all the grandkids will be well proud of you, Davy. Right, we're going to end as we always do with your comments. I'm only going to look at a few this week. I've tried to cut it down. Thanks everyone for all the comments. Get a shitload now. And at the end, where you can follow me and all that shit. And yeah, we'll have a little chat and all that in a bit. But here's your comments. Yes! How are you doing, man? We're here now with your comments. This is the part where you people get to have your say. It could be anything. It's obviously taken from YouTube and all that. I'm only doing a few this week. I'm going to try and just cut this section down slightly. Don't ask me why. I just felt like it today because I'm finishing for Christmas. So here we go. Rushane Brooks. Think I've got that name right. Said, Wagwan, Kevin, love VanCam to the world. Few Jamaica flags. I told you. I said this many times that VanCam one day will go viral. And there's people watching all over the show. In Jamaica, for Christ's sake. Fair play. Lee Davis said, brilliant, Kev. I'm spreading the word. Got to get 2,000 subs for New Year. Red Army. Yeah, I would love that, mate. Loads of people are spreading the word. And it makes my job easier because, you know, I don't have to mess about, really. Paul Michael Jarvis said, alright Kev, great show again. Love your honesty and passion. Are you the only man who doesn't ever get any dislikes? Do you know what? After you said that, my friend, I don't know whether you've done it for the crack or somebody else seen the comment. I got 1 dislike on my last video. Probably Fellaini. Could have been Louis van Gaal. Could have been David Moyes. But they're all wankers, so I don't care. Husni Hanafi said, this Fellaini watch is the best. That's basically because last week's was pretty impressive. And this week's has been really good as well. Just one more thing to bring up. And believe it or not, All I'm going to say is Sevilla earlier on charging United £133 for tickets. Cheeky bastards. Do you know why? Because it's the first time I've not had a lookalike sent in. I swear to God. Absolute belting. I think the chemistry between me and the viewers now, I think you're actually going, do you know what? Kev's a bit of a dick, but he's alright. So we'll leave him alone for this week. And that's going to continue into the new year. The VanCam Fantasy League Premier. I need to give the update of the VanCam Premier League. Dave Birtwistle, my bastard nemesis, sits pretty at the top with 955 points. And look at Big Kev Dog down there in 9th. There's about 30 people in this, so it's not too bad, but I am climbing. I've made points up on Birtwistle this week. I got a modest 66 points, and that's mainly down to the fact that I played an absolute beauty, putting that silly scouse fat wanker Wayne Rooney as my captain. He missed a penalty, he scored a goal and set 2 up. Got me 26 points. Where am I going now? Right, that, what am I doing? That is it. That is it for this year. Make sure you stay subscribed, because I might do a couple of things. Obviously, I can't do VanCam because this bad boy will be parked up. Might be able to do car cam. I'm at the match, the United Burnley game, Boxing Day. Having a few drinks, taking my lad with me. And we're on the front row. Oh! So if you're watching on the telly, it's to the right of your screen, right in at the corner flag. Kev's going to be there. In the front. Won't be doing that, I'm only joking, but look out, you might see me. This weekend it's Leicester Saturday night. The fun really starts. Christmas, drinking, watching pure football. So I might react to that, or whatever it is you do, I might do something like that. But what I will say, everybody that's got involved on a weekly basis and watches this religiously, nice one. Honestly, thanks very much. As you can appreciate, Christmas is a time, you know, being with your family and all that. I ain't got time to be doing videos and all that flat out all day and that, because I will be flat out, you know, with the family and basically just getting proper off me tits. So hopefully you can appreciate that, because that's what Christmas is all about. What I want to say is, the lot of you, honestly, have a top Christmas, New Year and all that. Like I say, stay subscribed, because make sure you got the notifications on, because if I do just throw a curveball, you know, out there, you'll be the first to know and you'll be able to see it. You can follow me on all the usual shit that's up there. The email address, kevinashford7@gmail.com, and the Facebook page, drop a like on that. That's at Kev's VanCam. Yeah, that's all I've got to say for this last VanCam, the last proper video in the van. So get commenting, do all that shit, do whatever you want. I'm really not arsed. I am for United. We're playing Leicester on Saturday night, yeah? And Leicester, they actually won the Premier League once. So Steve tells me anyway, but I'm sure he's having the crap. Leicester! Trophy. He says... He's still maintaining. You never know with Steve. I'm sure he's been drinking today. And I really, really cannot stand Jamie Vardy. If I had to make one of them teams, you know, where you had to throw, like, really knobhead people into, Jamie Vardy would be playing up front. Just do not like him. I know what you're saying. Kev, you've just gone and cursed it. He's going to bang in a hat-trick and we're going to get beat. If we do, we do. If we win, that is absolutely brilliant. And that's what I'm hoping for this week. Merry bastard Christmas to the whole lot of you out there. I love you. Yeah. Come on! United! And a merry bastard Christmas to the liar! Yeah! Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am.